I've just done it now. What we can do next, Adrian, is just go back to YouTube and copy all the links, finish off the links in YouTube, and then we'll create the publisher.
Yeah, okay. So go, yep, to scroll down. Here. Okay, so add link. So click add link. So this is where you'll type Facebook, or we'll do website first.
Yeah.
Oh,
You've got to be able to quicker than me.
So,
Mouse is a lot quicker.
Is command? Yeah, okay. Easier just to go in. Yeah.
Don't get rid of this.
Are you able to hear me, Adrian?
Yeah.
Are you able to just... Oh, yeah, there you go. No, you're just quiet in there. There you go.
Yeah, I'm just sort of...
Cool. Yeah, you're working through. That's all good.
Okay. Apparently Hamish has already had a word with Dylan.
Okay, it's ready.
Dylan's ready and stood by it.
Oh, we haven't got that one. I have to do. I'm adding in the maps link, aren't I, Steve?
Is it the maps link or is it the business page?
I go where it says, yeah, there. Adrian's got it. Oh.
Add that into here as well. Okay, have I missed any links?
Website, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Google. Looks like you got them all. Good job. What you could do is just reorder it. So put Twitter last. So Twitter's probably the least. So go back to there and just drag Twitter down. Yeah, and then publish again. That should be good.
Okay, so it's added all the links up here as well.
Yep. Looking good.
Down here as well. So if you click on these, it'll open them up.
It'll just open them straight up to our pages. Okay.
Best landing page of all.
Have we missed anything with YouTube? YouTube's all done now, isn't it?
YouTube's all done. Everything else, let's go with good enough for now, and we can always go back and check and do anything we need to do. We've been added to everything, haven't we? So now,
Yeah, I believe so.
so we'll come back. Oh yeah. So actually, while we should get Andy to actually, the first thing in this business setting, get Andy to actually update his business details. So if you click on the H on the left hand side, yeah, click on that, and just go settings on the right, yeah, and then business account info up the top, and then just go edit up the top there where it says edit, yeah, and just put the update the logo. So you actually, rather than having the H, you put the should be able to get that from there, yeah, yeah, and submit. And then go to, actually, you're already in business settings, so I don't know why it says go to business settings, but yeah, click on people below, and that's where it was saying Sarah as well. Do you want to add Sarah in here?
She can be.
Yeah, put Sarah in as well.
We might as well put her in, and if
Yeah,
she needs to do
next,
anything,
yep,
she can do it.
and go. Yeah.
Employee or admin?
No,
She's
I'd make
been
her
admin,
admin.
hasn't she? She's probably
She's been
got
admin
certain
all
admin.
along.
Yep. So now we've got
There's probably a better place to come and talk to you than I have.
cast of
Yep.
thousands there.
Okay.
Um,
So she have to go through and accept that.
let's just check.
Woo.
Just check business assets underneath paid pass. Yep, business assets there. Yeah.
When you're in control of doing it, then that's when you have
It's
trouble seeing
easy,
it.
isn't it?
Yeah.
I know. Tell me about it.
Okay, so
You go, "Woo."
click on the Instagram one where it says login needs. We just need to bring this in. So log in, yeah, and that should be good to go there.
Woohoo.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Just now, if you click on hello, oh, we're in that part. Do we all have access to that? I wonder. We should do.
Poor people inside. Yeah.
Yeah. Out of interest, let's go to the Facebook page. I see how that's not. I don't. Maybe it's okay that um, we're not being shown as accessible to that because we are already in the business accounts. That should be okay because they're the same. Go to ad accounts for me out of interest. If there's an ad account already sitting in here, there's not. So go to Facebook, yeah, and just do our up the top. Just do where it's got Hello World. Get rid of that and just write Ads Manager, one word.
Have you run any ads before?
Okay,
Nah.
so and just check. Go
Well,
maximum.
Sarah might
Check.
come, but
Get a check on the top, on the far right, yeah, and go maximum up the top. It looks
Yeah.
like there hasn't been running there before, so
we've
maybe,
only done a few posts, but not ads. So
yeah, that's right. So
I'll do
maybe
that.
what we do, Adrian, is go back to Meta, the business account, and it's, yeah. So maybe we're going to need to go add account settings underneath more business, yeah,
Yes, it's just opening
and we'll
up.
create a new one. Oh, so there it is there, right? But that's Andrew Allen.
Yeah, it's the same thing we're looking at here.
Yeah, yeah, go to that one though. Yeah,
Just add us onto this one, then we'll update it.
yeah. Let's try that first, and then what we could do is hopefully add this to the business account. Yeah, yeah, because you're already yeah. Okay, selected. So that's the
Could
thing
you
around.
like permission?
So go close because it's not part of the business at the moment. Just cancel.
Should we go to the business?
Yeah, go to the business, Andrew Allen's business account. No ads, go business settings. Yeah, which we already. and just go add. See that what we could do is, if you go to add, we rather than create, we could actually just add his current one into there, and it will sit under then. So if you go to his the little suitcase and just get those 10 numbers where it says 21 or whatever it is up the top in the URL, you could probably copy it from there. Yeah. This person or
The
account
first one,
can't
it's
be
not a
added
business
because the
account.
ad has not been made. Okay, so we just have to create new then. Okay, so go cancel and create new. Yep. Andy will probably have to do that detail. You just call it, yeah, Hello World.
North Melbourne or just Helloworld?
North Melbourne. Yeah.
Keep it consistent.
Get our time zone right and our
AST.
dollars right.
Up. You're going to go up. Yeah.
Oh,
They're
okay.
a long way behind, surely. Oh, they're going to
can't go
start
We're
at the
right down the bottom, I think.
Oh, okay, we're down the bottom. We're going, no, before Asia, after Asia, keep
Yep.
going.
Another 8, I think. Here we are. There's Perth. Actually, we went past Perth, so we might be
We'll go
So
past
you
Melbourne.
go
No, it's below Perth because Perth's even closer.
Australia, Sydney, it'll be.
There it is.
There's Australia, Melbourne. No, no.
Yeah, and then Australia.
Yeah. Australian dollar.
Yep, my business. Yep. And then click on all of us and manage account on the bottom. Just do the bottom one, I think. Yep. And then assign. Yep. Now add payment info. So that best using a credit card here, Andy.
Oh, God, have I got my company card? That's the question. Because I'm not putting it on in mine. So next. Oh my God. 4, 3, 3, 6, 8. Oh, no. I'm with it. So when we do an ad, that'll automatically charge to my account.
Correct. Yep. Adrian's there to make sure it only does it at the whatever budget we determine, right? Which is
Yeah.
It's kind of there to hold hands so that people don't mess it up. Oh yeah, ABN. You'd have an ABN.
Certainly do. That it?
Yep. Good one. All right. Now with actual, probably because that's Ads Manager done. Copy that top URL as well. And maybe, oh, by the way, we could do this as well, we've kind of got one session, but let's not forget to add this comment by the end of this session, Adrian.
Yeah.
We probably could have done it earlier.
Helpful.
Let's go to now and go to the top of Basecamp, but let's just go to Publer. Oh yeah, you got the ID too, yeah.
Could be holding.
Yeah.
Where do you want to go next?
Go to Basecamp, because we sort of moved to Facebook ads already. That's a bit early, but it was only because we were in the business manager. So if you you can actually add this comment so we don't lose it now, and then we'll just copy and paste anything else we won't finish up doing. But at least we've got the guts of what we need. Just scroll up to the top now and just right click on the Publer link and open that up in a new tab and just create the Publer. And you're gonna go sign up. Oh, yeah, sign up for free. Yep. And do your I'd do your Gmail address, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, it covers everything. It's
Yeah.
personal.
Correct. So let's do your Gmail.
But it.
Yeah, and go sign up. Yeah. What's this got crosswalks? Yep. Oh, please check the new images. Okay. Great. Now that you go to your email and go to your email, you just need to verify it in your email first.
Huh?
So go to your Gmail and just verify that you've got that link come through.
He hasn't done the.
No, I haven't done the password
Oh.
yet.
Signing in. Does it not send it first? Okay, you copy
No,
and paste.
you got to do email and password. Oh,
Okay, go copy and paste the
Hold on, Publer. Confirm email address.
yeah. And then you can
Then
actually
set up your account.
Yes, I was probably better to do it.
Right.
That link on here. You can.
So we'll use that same. Do you want to use that same one? Is that what you want to use?
Yep.
But you might have to click on that link on here.
That'll be it, yeah.
It'll be
I
fine.
think you'll probably be all right now that he's verified it. It probably will come in. So you copy it from Basecamp, the actual password.
But do I have to do it on here?
I don't know. Okay, we'll just try it in here and see if it works.
All right.
So scroll down. Scroll down to the new comment. There should be somewhere. Here it is. There it is. Yeah, that's the one.
So many screens open now.
Just
Yes,
refresh.
You gotta do it from
Just
the-
refresh again.
If you want to try to refresh it and do it. That's enough.
Yeah,
What's that password?
yeah, just paste again. Just view the password, make sure it's right. Yep, and sign in. Oh, okay.
Yes, I think you got to do it from the email. So
Yeah,
can
probably
you-
going to have to right click
Yeah.
the email and open in a browser. Go to the email first and then do it from there.
I haven't looked at my emails for 10 minutes.
There you go. And now you're going to write Hello World.
Full name.
So Hello World Travel.
I was putting in password, I think. Email address.
Now you can paste that.
We'll paste that.
Just view it. Yeah. And that looks right. Yep.
Yep. Okay, yep, right.
And,
right, so save that.
Yep.
Come out of that.
And all I get you to do, because I'll
get out of that and go back in the
other
other
one.
one.
Leave it there. No, stay. You can close the other one. You close that one. As in, close that.
Yep.
Go back to that Publer one and just add account. We'll just add in, for now, we'll add in your Facebook page. Yep.
Yep.
That one?
Page, yep. Type in your Facebook password.
Is that my personal one?
Personal.
Continue as Andrew Allen or log into another
Yes,
account?
yes, continue as Andrew Allen, yeah. And then click on, scroll down. It's not
Do we
done.
want them all?
No, we just want hello. Well, it's one there, North
We
Melbourne.
just want that one for now.
Yeah. Next.
You only get 3. We're going to put it so that you've got 5, but yeah, so just go done.
But we can add later.
No, we put 5 into a paid version. So this is just giving you your free version in the first instance, just so that you could access it from your end. So yeah, click onto that, then go back to accounts, and then go Instagram this time. Don't worry about we'll go, and then we'll use because that'll go continue as and then hello world, and scroll down, and there we are, and next, and done, and okay. And your Google would be the other one that's probably the best for you here. So Google Business, yeah. And allow, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. That's it. And for now, that's all you need to do. I'll do the rest of it. So, or if you want to, actually, what you could do is just click on Hello World there. Just click on Settings, and we'll just put your logo in there while you're in it. Saves me having to do it. So just go Edit Profile, put your logo there, and go tick, and scroll down if there's a submit as well. Yeah, save changes, and that's it. And now maybe go to LinkedIn and let's do the just look at connecting and the B2B type stuff. Adrian, I'll leave you with it for a minute or two, and I'll set up the rest of the Publer.
Okay. So the first thing I'll show you is this little tool here. So when you click on Admin Tools, you go Invite Connections. Now what you have, you've got 250 credits a month. So each month you have 250 people that you can invite to follow your page.
Oh, okay.
So this is a free way of growing the company page
Yeah.
that you have access to. And what I was saying before as well is if you log into the Travel Connections page as well, then you can do the same. So you can invite all those people that are following you on Travel Connections because you've got them as 2 different accounts.
Right.
So you should have access to do that as well. So anyone that you know.
Yeah, to be honest, and 250 is a lot. Normally you only get 100, so I'd
100,
take advantage of the fact that you've got 250 at the moment and invite 250 people if you
So
can
you can
straight away.
scroll. Usually this is what we sort of say for you to do as homework because every month you have that should renew. As Steve said, usually is 100.
Is that because I've got a lot of followers personally, or?
No, it's just luck of the draw. Some it's because you haven't invited anybody in the past. They're going generous with you.
You can scroll through your list or just select a couple now, whoever you think you'll like following your page.
Right. So I've just got to keep going and going and going.
You can, if you have someone specific, you can search for them by your name.
So I'll go bench, Shelton. Sorry, Connie, you're not going to be buying. You're buying from me anyway. Raf, no. Kim, yes. Vito, no. Julie, no. Anybody that's in travel, I'm saying stuff off. Okay. No. So I actually need to know who these people are.
Well, not really. It's more the fact, do you want them to know that you do travel and you'd rather have them? You're already connected with them, so to some degree you probably are. Someone like Miles, though, that you just clicked, there's every chance he doesn't use it. He's got no description of who he is, and he's just got a little vacuous picture, so he's probably not using LinkedIn, is my guess.
And it doesn't matter because he books for me anyway.
Yeah, so...
and anybody that's I'm guessing pretty good.
So even if you do this, you invite 250 people every month. Even if only 100 of them accept it, then
Yeah,
you
but
still got extra 100 people following
then
you,
it
and that's going to see your
but
organic
then it
messages as
spins
well.
out
Yes,
to
exactly.
the whole world.
Yes, exactly. Because with LinkedIn, it does show their connections post that they are liking as well.
Yes and no to what you just said, Andy. That's what I was saying to you before. LinkedIn is better organically, but it still has a
Isn't
an,
this
it,
this is
Yeah.
LinkedIn?
yeah, it still has an
So
algorithm. So just because they're following it doesn't mean they'll see all the posts. It means a percentage of them will see some of the posts. That's all.
Yeah,
And there's
but
things you can
the
do to
more
help
people
them see
you've got,
more. Yeah,
the more
yeah,
people you got connected, the better.
yeah, the better it's going to be for your organic reach. Because with LinkedIn, it does go up to like 15, 20%, but with Facebook, it's 5 to 10% of people that are following you see the organic posts.
Right.
So the more people that you can get to follow your page for free like this, the greater the organic stuff is going to have the impact. But yeah, remember what Steve said, it is going to be limited.
Okay. Okay. So if I just when I come back, they won't be on there if they've accepted it because they've already been invited.
Yes.
correct.
So
Because they're already following the page. Because
because
I won't show up on here because I've
right.
already followed the page.
Okay. So Phil. Oh, Julian. Give him a call. I haven't spoken to Julian for a while.
We'll just do another 9 more.
No, I'm not. I'm
and
only
then
going to do a
we'll-
couple more, and then that's
yeah,
enough.
then
I've
bye,
selected Andy. He's overseas at the moment. He's in Italy. I better get Ali. Daisy's in the States at the moment, but I'll get her. Nah, waste of time. Waste of time. Debbie definitely head of Telstra. Yep, Murray's worth doing. Ian, you know Ian, don't you?
So just do 2 more. That'll bring us to 50. Then you can invite another 200 people another time.
Yeah. No, I'm just sort of going who the bloody hell do I want? I think Michael Watt I'll go for, and he can start off that guy. We'll do Rob. Okay.
Yeah, so click invite. Okay, great. So 50 people.
So that's all gone. I don't need to send him a message or anything.
No. So that they'll get a notification. Andy Allen has invited you to follow this.
Okay. So do I need to? No, thanks.
No, thanks.
So I've now invited 50 people to like
Yep.
my Helloworld Travel North Melbourne page.
Exactly. Yes.
And it would say this has come from Andrew Allen.
Yes.
So they're going to go,
Great. That they like you, then they'll click follow.
they'll click follow or they won't.
So-
Whatever. And I don't care.
Some people might not see the notification because they're not active on LinkedIn
Yeah.
as well. So
Yeah, it's like Miles, like you said.
Yes.
I mean, he's just pretty well unactive. But I get it.
Can
Wish
I?
he was.
Can we just? Because clearly you've got a connection, and how do you go about growing your personal connection, Andy? Do you usually invite people that have come and visited BNI and people that are on the
Variety of
say the
different
meet
ways.
events and
A
stuff?
variety of different ways, Steve. So let's say I bump into somebody at a function, a meeting.
Yep.
I'll send them up. What I'll do is I'll always look them up on LinkedIn. And I'll then send them a message and I'll say, "Hi, Steve. It was wonderful," because I've put a connect request and then I'll always do a message with it.
Cool.
Always.
Yeah.
good.
And
That's
I put the
good.
connect message to say, "Hi, Steve. It was absolutely fabulous to meet you the other day at BNI. How about I thought it would be great if we could connect here as well and engage on this perfect business
Yeah.
path, B2B path."
So brilliant. Keep doing that.
Something like that.
The other thing is we often just show people just to make sure, but just maybe do a search, Adrian, for Brimbank City Council, given that's where you are, and just show how to connect with. Find people, say, in the council world. You know how they're charged with looking after businesses when we go to the localized meetups, that sort of
Yeah.
stuff. So
follow it.
yeah, so you can follow it, but just go view, yeah, and then you go people. And somebody like Louis, for instance, who's actually on a break today, but clearly someone like him, but business and education. See, you may well be already connected. I actually just saw Neil Whiteside when I was getting you coffees. Scrolling down.
So there's Neil.
Yeah, I just met with Neil. So Scroll down a bit further. It's Michelle,
Jerry
John.
Johnson, because she was always on the.
Might have moved on, has she?
She's economic development still.
She's saying she is, but okay, go connect. It'll say add note. Just and as you said, you always do this anyway, but we just do this for the exercise. You just say hi, Terry.
Terry.
Yeah.
Following breakfast at over Newton
I think you forgot the
last
on following.
week. Thought it would be good to connect here as well.
Perfect. So
what it does is it gives you immediately. She goes,
Yeah.
"Oh, I
Really?
met him. I better link in."
Yeah,
Exactly.
That's
And that's what
adding
people
that personal
do.
note along with it.
And the reality is, so long as, and it sounds like you're already doing it, but you just, you're going to go, hi, Julie, hi, John, be good to connect, kind regards. You actually don't have to, that already puts you into the top 20% if you just use their name. You know what I mean?
Because
So,
as soon as they see your name, they go, "Oh, where did I meet him?"
yeah,
And then
exactly.
they feel guilty to not bloody sign up and say, "Okay."
Yes.
So, and Adrian's shown you now how to invite them in, so that's all good. And you're already using this anyway. Because particularly in BNI, people use Facebook the way they should use LinkedIn. It doesn't hurt to have broaden and continue to grow your Facebook network as well, particularly through BNI. But if you go to Facebook, Adrian, and let's in fact, you might actually have to open a new Facebook because I think we've got metas and everything open everywhere else.
We've just got the ads, med. Yeah.
So just get rid of this link and go to Facebook.
That one.
So just type in just click on Facebook.
Yeah, get rid of everything after Facebook. There you go. Yeah.
Okay, are we finished with this publisher thing?
Yep.
Yeah.
Cover?
Yeah, that's
Or
fine.
Gmail we don't need.
Don't need no.
Do we need that? No. Do we need that?
Maybe.
Hello,
Just
website?
leave it for now.
No?
Just leave it now. You don't have to close it. We're doing all right. Just before we just
Okay.
so let's
Okay, so where am I?
Facebook. You go back to that Facebook.
So Facebook, I need to go to
your page first.
pages. Helloworld Travel North Melbourne.
And the same thing as you showed with LinkedIn, Adrian. Same thing here. Invite friends.
Okay, so you want to click
Those
on
three dots.
Three dots here. Invite.
So you like yourself. Oh, sorry. Yeah, no.
Like. No, that's
actually travel connections could actually like it, but yeah, invite friends. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Yes.
And am I limited to how many I can invite?
You've already invited 280 by the looks. So yeah, so you've got another 84 that you haven't invited.
How do I invite everybody?
I think you've got to do it individually.
Oh, you can't just do a drop down box for everybody.
And
you know, there used to be a box you could just go click and it did the whole bloody cumulative lot.
They don't like doing that anymore because it's sort of spam.
Yeah, spam. You don't know what I'm talking about, do you? No. Now I'm feeling old, Steve. You know, spam.
All right.
Is that from the
It's Monty Python. It's Monty
Oh,
Python.
okay.
Remember, Jan loved his spam.
Yeah, and it's about spam. Spam, beautiful spam. It's very old. It's a Monty Python sketch. Right, send invites. I've invited everybody.
Okay, so I'll show you on here as well, but we'll go to other pages. So click like as your page. Now click this drop down menu. And then you can click travel connections. And now submit. So what you've just done there as travel connections, the business page is liking this page.
It's liking this page because they're connected.
Because you've connected it to. So what you can do
now is do the reverse.
Is we can look at different businesses that Helloworld Travel would be good to follow their pages. So we can go and follow the Helloworld main page. as this page.
Right.
Explaining that. So the whole point
They
of doing
wouldn't pinch
that,
my customers though.
No, they can't easily do
they,
that.
they can't really do that.
It's more the
So
other
the
way
whole
around.
point of doing that is so then other businesses, they see Helloworld is now following their page, they're more inclined to follow you back as well. So we do that with different businesses that are sort of strategically sort of placed that's better for you to like. So if there's any sort of
So your biggest problem is if I like Qantas.
yes, what I'm saying. So if you like Qantas, you like Virgin, if you like different travel that you have some sort of association with, or if there's any sort of strategic.
Yeah. So I mean, the only reason I'd like Qantas is because they've always got specials, and if they put a special out on their page, it means it washes through to my page,
So
which means the customer sees it on my page and it might call them and cause them to ring me.
Not necessarily. So it will. So if you go newsfeed, then it'll show up in your newsfeed
Right.
for Hello World.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
And then you can like the post, or you can share the post as well.
So I've got
So
to
you
actually
can-
like or share it, and then everybody sees it.
And then everyone
Otherwise,
sees it.
I see it and nobody else
Yes,
does.
exactly.
And if I do like it, I can always add a comment and say, to make a booking, call us today.
Yes.
And people then go, oh, okay.
Yep.
And they
Yes.
can ring.
Yep.
So then that allows me
So
some control over what I'm seeing, but people aren't seeing it unless I've liked it or acted on it.
And the good thing about that is whoever's managing the Facebook page for Qantas, if they see a business travel agency has followed their page, they may follow you back as well. So that's
I doubt it.
With Qantas, they are pretty big, so maybe not. But with other ones, so what we'll do is scroll up. So the way to do this is you got to
Where am I going?
scroll up. We want to go to search. This is different. So just go click on your personal. Just go to your profile. Oh, here's the search. So we'll type in Qantas. Qantas.
So this is it.
So click on Qantas. Okay, so my point is, if you just go and click like, then you are liking it as
I have
Andrew
liked
Allen.
it, though, haven't I?
No, so it's the same to like. So you click like, and now you've liked it as Andrew Allen. So the way to like it as your company is you click on the three dots.
If I want to unlike it,
you click on like again, and then you've unliked it.
Now I unliked it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now you're not
But if I want to like it as a company, like is your page. And then what I do is I choose.
And then you choose Hello World, or you can choose a different.
I choose Hello World Travel North Melbourne and submit.
Click submit.
Now Hello World has liked Qantas. So that means Qantas posts something, it will appear on the feed
for Hello
and
World,
it will warn me and I'll see it.
It won't warn you if you go into the news feed for Hello World, then it will show up.
On occasion, because
Okay,
again, it's part of the algorithm.
Right. So when I'm on my phone, right, and I go into Facebook,
yes.
At the moment, I'm looking just at my.
So now this is seeing the post that Andrew Allen likes.
Right? What has he bloody done now? Bernie.
So you click on this. Click on those three dots.
The three dots. Okay.
So you click on Hello
and then
World.
we go Hello World Travel. So this gives me what's on Hello World Travel, and that's my feed.
This is showing your feed of your post.
And it's giving me people to suggest.
Yes, that's also suggesting.
So if I follow them, I follow Etihad, I follow Virgin Australia, and Air Canada.
So these are just suggestions.
Right, yeah, but these are people that are worth following because these are all companies that are constantly putting out deals.
Yeah, so it's the machine learning. It probably knows that there's some association with you, and
the Facebook algorithm sort of picks up that these are different pages.
Yeah, and what it's doing is allowing me to promote their product through my pages by saying, this is a terrific deal. Don't miss out to call us today.
Yep.
Boom. Okay.
Yes and no, that's overthinking it a little bit. What you can see is their posts. If you're following, you're going to see a certain amount of their posts in your feed. If you wish to, you can clearly, what we normally do where we're not posting on a Wednesday, we'll just like those sort of posts and maybe share one back. Yeah. I'm thinking in the first instance, we probably wouldn't do that. We'll just do 3 posts a week. But we can then go in then and like, or if you see something particularly that you want to share from somebody else, but you've got to be careful not to send them away from you. That's the only thing.
But that's it. That's why liking other travel companies
So not
on
liking other
LinkedIn.
travel companies is a good idea, but because they're the sort of competitors, travel companies.
That's what I mean.
Yes,
But that's what I'm talking about. Qantas,
yes,
which is a supplier,
exactly.
is a bit different. But I don't in LinkedIn. I have some personally. I have a link with say Carlston at Rio Travel.
Yeah.
I get on well with him, but I would not want him on my Hello World pages.
Yeah, but we're the only ones that can see your feed. That's the other thing. Just because you follow something, you can see your
No one else
feed,
can
we can
see it.
see
Yeah.
your feed, but none of your punters can see your feed.
But that's what I mean.
Yeah.
And in terms of if I post something, that's fine. I don't mind if it's on.
They'd
my
have to
annual-
be following you back to see your
Oh,
post.
yeah. Okay. Good. Happy with the way that all is. That's good.
Okay, so is there any other companies that you might want to follow?
Oh,
Here we're doing
buckets.
it?
I'll go and look them up.
Okay, so now you know how to do that.
So the
Do you
B2B
remember
type
what
companies as well, yeah.
like?
So all I've got to do is basically the key is that if I'm in Andrew Allen,
Yes.
right, all I've got to do is I've got to go, if I'm at home, I go to pages, I go to my Hello World, and once I'm in the Hello World, I'm going to the three dots
No.
and I'm going.
So that's
Follow
to
settings.
invite friends.
Yeah, that's to invite
Yes.
friends.
Yep.
But to follow somebody
To follow someone, you have to go to their page,
and follow it.
and then you click the three dots.
Okay, because
and
it
then
came up
invite
with
your
others to
page.
suggested to follow. Because
Yes, that came up on here.
Okay.
There's suggestions, but you do it that way. You can choose exactly who you want to follow, rather than just clicking on the suggestions that Facebook is giving you.
Right. Fair enough. See, these are the sort of specials that I've done in the past.
Yep.
But it's not very often I've put them up.
Yeah, okay. So what we were saying before as well, when you're in here, you click on newsfeed, and then this will pop up all the pages that you're following as the company, or their posts that they're doing will show up on here.
So
this
what they've
is
done
our
in
way.
the last recent.
This is our way of going through and looking at different strategic others that you're following. We can like their posts, we can share it from there, we can comment as the company page.
Right. See, what's really good about this is I might see something with Emirates that they got a special out, and I think, you know what, we'll doctor that and create our own.
Yes, exactly. So that's a good way of
keeping an eye on some of the specials that are out there that sometimes you miss anyway. All right, that's good.
Okay, that's good.
All right.
So let's move on. What have we got next? We've got Instagram's the next one over. So we'll do the same on here. So basically, we're just sort of searching for different businesses that you want to follow as Hello World.
Where do we go?
So it's a simpler way of doing it. You just search for the business. So you can type in Qantas. Click on Qantas. And then click follow.
Now, because I'm following Qantas, that means it comes up on my Instagram feed.
Yes, for if you're logged into Hello World. So you can see their posts.
I can see their posts. And so when I'm at home, when I'm on my homepage now.
So do you have Instagram on your phone, the app?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Ish.
You're probably going to have to sign and be able to switch between the accounts because you probably haven't.
Right. I guess I'm going to have to move this onto the front page now, aren't I? Is Instagram really important?
I was just going to show you how to switch between your personal and the company because it's quite easy to do.
Okay. So if I'm on Instagram,
so you're logged in.
My personal, because I hardly ever use Instagram at all.
So Instagram, then you would go to your picture
down the bottom.
So
click on here. No. So click on the name. And then add an account.
Add an account.
Log
into an existing account. Hello World 351. Signing in. And now that will switch between.
Now you switch between two.
So the only thing, because this is the only thing I've got, is there's just a Qantas picture because they're the only people.
Follow one. So
exactly. So we'll follow a few more.
Right.
So the thing is for you to think of strategically is two things. Your travel industry. This is aside from the fact that you've got your other business that,
Yeah, forget IWT.
that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But you've got two arms to the travel side. You've got business network, who's kind of relying on other people, word of mouth and that sort of thing. So you can follow Dify Social, best deals, blah, blah, blah. So you follow all those people in your strategic network because they're the ones you want them to refer your business,
Now,
right?
my
So,
strategic network is my personal.
yes, but you follow it as the company because you're following the B2B. So
As
in other
well.
words, so you're following best business deals, you're following BNI, Yarra, you're
Right.
following all the things to do, you're following Brimbank City Council, you're following Melbourne City Council.
As Helloworld.
And you're following your
Yeah.
clients, any clients you have worked with, any clients you'd like to work with. So it basically starts to paint a picture of the sort of businesses that you work with and you're wanting to work with, and the sort of people that you're wanting to work with, basically, as well. But it's all B2B in Twitter. You're not going to follow Adrian and Steve. You're going to follow the B2B side of things, yeah?
Right.
Yes.
So on here,
I was only going to say one other thing because I heard you sort of saying around, in the past you've posted promotions. Don't forget social media, here today, gone tomorrow. Right, so basically unless we're advertising, you've got a 24-hour news cycle. And if people didn't see it in that 24-hour news cycle, they're never going to see it.
no.
So that's why we advertise, because that keeps it in the news cycle constantly. So that's what I was saying. We have one generic one that's constantly going. Andrew is a very good example of the other Andrew conveyancing. We've used that one for a long time and he does quite well through it, right? So, and that's where it's an overview of who are we, why us, what's the deal we've always got going sort of thing, what's the main thing. So that's where you can kind of do a little bit of a brain dump around that, the key sentence or two that says, this is where we pitch ourselves, you know what I mean? This is where we're really specialist here, you know what I mean?
Right. So forgetting that on there, if I'm doing Instagram here, you're saying I've just basically got to type something in.
Yeah. So you can type in.
So if I type in Virgin Australia, that brings me that up.
Yep.
And then basically
follow.
I just go follow it.
Yeah.
And then
I've just followed Dify Social, so now it follows you. So you can do the same. So you can
right,
type in
so
Dify Social, you can follow them. You can do best business deals.
Dify Social 3000, and I do that, and then I'm following you.
Follow back.
And then I'll
you actually go.
Oh, hang on.
Click it. You don't
Follow
just.
back.
Then you can go. Yeah.
Right, then
Best business
there's
deals. Hamish is pretty active.
business deals. Best business deals. Doesn't look like Hamish.
Doesn't look like Hamish. Actually, you can click on here. So another way of doing this. So
Yes.
no, just click outside of that. So just click. Okay, so you can click following. So you can click following. Okay, that's not working. So you got to reload. So another way of doing it is you can click on whoever we're following or other companies like Qantas are following. We'll show you everyone that they're following.
And you can
And
click
it
on
gives you an idea of different businesses that you might want to follow as well.
this is not like
Yeah, it's not loading for some reason. Try reloading it again.
right. So Dify Social should be there.
Yeah, so now it popped up down here.
So you are there.
Yeah, so we are there.
Good. Okay. So okay. Does he go out as best business deals or does he go out just as Hamish?
He would have his own personal profile, which you can follow as well.
Best business deals. There's so
Let me
many.
have a look.
God, there's heaps of them.
Yes.
Because it's
You
descriptive.
can do good gravy. You can do.
Hold on, Melbourne.
We don't have a.
I think the thing is Hamish is active, but his business isn't necessarily.
Yeah. So you can just type in Hamish Jones because I can see we're following
Best
him.
business deals. I'm just having a look at these. No posts yet. Good gravy. Well, I follow them anyway. So
Yeah. follow. So what you can do as well, so you can click on following. Now you can see who they're following. So if there's anyone you know
Or you like.
or you like that you want to follow as the
This
business.
is how you start
So
to
that's
follow
it,
everybody, and then you get the feed coming through in your Instagram.
Exactly.
And that means when I post, the chances are they'll follow back.
Exactly. So this is the only real free way of doing it to get to grow your following. See, now Dylan would have got a notification when he logs into link to Instagram. He'll see, oh, hello
And he
world.
started following me.
Yeah. So this is stuff that we say to do a little bit of homework. Because if you do that, then that way it's going to help grow your businesses faster.
Just get out there.
Exactly.
All right.
Okay, and then Twitter. So we'll do a couple for Twitter as well. So it's actually the same thing. So we can, but with Twitter, we like to sort of place you sort of around your network and where you are located. So we can do it the same like with Greenback City Council. We can.
Yeah, well, as I'm Helloworld North Melbourne, they
Helloworld
won't like
North-
that much.
Yeah, okay. So North Melbourne, who is it? North Melbourne Council.
It's Melbourne CBD,
Melbourne
Melbourne
CBD,
City.
isn't it?
So
you can follow.
I search.
Yes, I search.
Melbourne.
You could follow City,
City
of
of
Melbourne.
Melbourne, that's
you
it.
can follow pages like that.
So you follow the City of Melbourne.
And then it also lets the sort of algorithm know, oh, they're following Melbourne pages. They're based in Melbourne.
Which is what it's basically doing.
Exactly. Yeah.
So then if I follow Qantas again, and then obviously if you do Qantas, you've got to do Virgin. But in Australia, follow. Right, so I've got those going. All right, and then the others we'll do as we get there. I'll go and do some homework. I could be playing this forever, couldn't I? Right, anything else we need to do?
So let's go back into. So I think, as you said, the rest now. Let's say we've done the connection side of things. That's, as Adrian said, that's how you can grow things organically. So let's go now back to your Facebook Ads Manager and just create the pixel, Adrian. I reckon, even though we may not be able to use it, but let's at least create it and create a saved audience as well.
Click on this one. Next one over.
Where are we going?
Click on these three dots up here. So where is it? Events Manager.
And the green plus on the left-hand side.
Okay, so we're going to click Web. Go.
That's it?
Continue. Connect. Okay, so type in hello world.
What's a pixel?
Pixel is a little code that you put behind your website, which lets Facebook and us know the data that we're getting through from Facebook. So it lets us know the flares that are going through on your website.
How many people are visiting?
How many people are visiting? How many,
Right.
So we can see.
So when on this, I'm going to type Hello World.
Type in Hello World North Melbourne, because now we're creating the pixel. Then we'll see if you can work out.
Hello World Travel North Melbourne.
That pixel. So basically, it gives us some data so we can see that the website. So click on the website.
That one?
Yep.
Yes.
Even from machine learning, though, too, it then Facebook kind of then starts measuring who's the type of people that are actually coming to the website. So it helps retarget all that sort of stuff too, if we're able to get it onto your website. Let's just take off that integrate with Google Manager, because we don't know how to do that. So just go next. Yep. And then just do Metapixel only. And go next. And then go email instructions. Down the bottom right, email, yep. And put your Hello World North Melbourne email. And this is where I was saying, if you've got somebody that gave you that instructions around your website and how you access it, I would be forwarding the email you get from Facebook to them saying, can you please put this behind my page on the website, my micro page. So yeah, .com.au. And then you can copy the, before you, just copy that pixel, paste that into Basecamp for us.
Am I calling it?
New one, just what you've done is fine. Yep.
Just that.
Yeah. Excellent. Yeah, then we'll copy the actual code. So go back to event. And so this whole code is in here, this box here. You can build. And then scroll. So this is just in the box. That's what
You want that?
Yeah, so that's the code that they would put. So this, we have it.
Even somebody like Yoss can help quite easily, and he can even do the Google tag type stuff too. Yeah, you can just go send now. That's fine. That's it. Just go done. And now you can have a little bit of fun around a saved audience. I have a feeling you're going to want at least 5 to 10 minutes on this. So then that'll leave us about 15 minutes to talk about what we're going to post when. So let's go 3 lines again.
Got audiences. So the saved audience down the bottom.
Let's call it 2022.
Well, what do you mean by audience?
So this is who we're going to target when we do Facebook ads. So we're going to create an audience.
We've got different audiences, different products, though.
Yeah, that's okay. So yeah, we just want to make an audience where we include all those products, so that there'll be some cross pollination on it.
We want
at least
general.
To start with. Yeah.
To
so
start with, we want a general.
Yes.
Yeah. So I could call this travel.
Yeah, I call it 2022 Helloworld, because we're gonna base it from Queensbury Street as your address, because that's where you were.
So
2022 Helloworld.
Helloworld 2022.
Okay.
Yep. Oh, hang on, no. 2022. So I can change it for next year.
Space. Yeah, Helloworld. Well, also you might have various versions ultimately, but yeah. So then in the locations, just type in Queensbury Street underneath, not custom audience, just locations there, and just type in.
What do you want me to put?
Actually, is it there, Adrian? No, sorry, it's the one below where it says include. So scroll down so a bit further. Yeah, it says include. Just start typing in Queensbury Street for me.
Well, I want more than that.
Oh, yeah, no, but we've got a place somewhere you just put a radius around. Queensbury Street, Melbourne, or whatever it is. At Queensbury Street or comma Melbourne or North Melbourne, yeah.
Melbourne.
It'll probably class it as Melbourne. Yeah, there you go. Yep. Okay, and let's
It's got it as.
It's 10 mile.
It's got different.
No, that's a cream.
Yeah,
no.
So just click the X.
Right.
To be honest, your original address was Errol, so you could.
North Melbourne Town Hall. That'll do.
That'll do. Actually, with North Melbourne Town Hall, I might get you to do it. Do like a 3 mile radius around North Melbourne Town Hall.
Click on that little plus. Yeah. So you can do it with that little thing, or you can type it in.
Why don't you want to go any further?
Because then we'll create separate locations to target as well.
Yeah, I would almost do one from your home address as well. So include what's a street address or somewhere else you can use for.
What do I do now?
We'll just search for a different location. So
are we saving this?
We've got to keep adding other things. So we're trying to find your target audience. You can make it 5 mile if you like, for now. So you just go in that little arrow, make it 5 mile. But the thing is, we don't want we don't want 1 million people in your audience because it costs you a fortune to get to them all, right? So the idea is make it as tight as possible with the things that they're going to search. But do you want
Well,
to
let's just do the 3 then.
yeah, so scroll down, and the next thing you can do is start to talk about some of the interests, right? So just scroll down, yeah. And how old are they? 80%. What's 80% of people coming to see you? Are they more mature travellers or?
Yeah, I reckon they're over 30.
Okay, well maybe let's go 29 just to yeah.
And they go right the way through.
Probably all the way through, right? So, and then
all genders,
you don't probably have to
languages.
you won't have to worry too much there. So
all
yeah.
Now,
Then you're going to go.
graphics.
So with interest, clearly you can write travel. So you can
frequent international travellers.
Yeah,
So I'm after international travel more than I am.
anyway, yeah. Keep going. Click on it, and then go now. Click on suggestions, and then it'll give you a lot of other things potentially. Scroll down. There you go. Frequent travellers. So
Travel.
yeah, and don't feel like you have to be too precious. You know, tourism, travel and leisure, holiday. This is all the things that they're kind of keying in, that they're telling their friends in Messenger that they're going to do, and blah blah blah. So it's our way of finding your business class. Yeah, great. I'm sure you put people on business class.
Was it?
To click suggestions again.
Tourism.
Yep. So it's anyone that's expressed interest in tourism on Facebook.
Mm.
So and then we sort of narrow it down by the
yeah,
location.
but I don't think people would.
So this is how we're looking at targeting people. Frequent travellers.
Yeah, but is that frequent travel mileage they're redeeming?
So it's based on description. People whose activities suggested they are
frequent travellers.
Yeah.
I'll put them in. I like business class travel.
Something like TripAdvisor doesn't hurt.
What? So if they're asking for TripAdvisor, then we cross over them.
Correct. Yeah, that's right. So you know they're looking to travel at the moment.
Expedia as well is a good one.
Yeah.
I don't know. Travel website?
Yep.
Last minute.
Pain in bloody ass. Especially at the moment.
Tours.
Tickets.
Tours underneath cheap flights. There's tours.
Package tour is, but there's tours. Yeah.
Package
There's
tour.
no cruise.
Well, if you type in cruise, it'll probably bring it up.
Oh, what's going on there? I guess I'll type it in.
Cruise line.
Cruise line.
Tour cruise, I think it said. Click on suggestions again. Now it probably will start bringing it up. MSC Cruises. There's a few. Carnival
so it's bringing up all the individual cruise companies.
Princess Cruises, yeah.
So if someone types that in a message to someone on Facebook.
Yeah. So the reality is, sometimes you have hold all. So something like cruise is probably a hold all for all of them. But yeah. Package tour. You offer package tours, don't you?
Viking, all right. Yeah, I'm just having a look. Royal Caribbean, we do. Norwegian, we do. Oceana's brilliant. Silver Seas, yes, please. Crystal, yes. Azamara. Seabourn, absolutely. Cunard, yeah. Horn America, yeah, please.
P&O Cruises? No.
Oh, cheap and nasty. Although if it's the UK version, it's great. Cruises, good word. River cruise, absolutely. Air travel, I'll take that.
Should we have a look at the audience size now? So if you just click outside of here,
I don't know. Airline. The other word I want, which haven't seen yet. Hang on. Fred Olsen will do.
You scroll
No,
up
no,
for a
no, no,
second.
no, no. Where's that suggestion thing?
It's there, so it's. Oh, you gotta scroll down again. Suggestion.
I just noticed
So
some.
click it again because it's already open.
Okay, MSC, Disney, Regent. I thought I had them. Right, I'm just quickly hotels because we do book hotels. Airline. Although I'm not sure that airline's a good thing to do. Can you get rid of something?
You can. But let's just scroll up because I want to see the audience size first that we have already created. So just click out of this because we want to scroll. Yeah. Okay, so we've got 500 to 600,000 estimated audience.
So it's already
Yes.
pretty. Yeah, that's because it's in the city, so I guess that's to be expected.
There's got to be another menu, another word. Where
The
are these words?
What you'd find, Andy, though, is that some of those would be sitting under. So all of those Viking, they're all sitting under the big broad heading. So tourism, for instance, may well hold all of them anyway, if that makes sense, right? So actual fact, yeah. So anyway, flights is probably a good one.
Yeah, it is a good
I think
one.
you already added that, didn't you?
I haven't got flights.
Have you?
Where? I can get rid of airline, and I'm going to. That suddenly bought the whole bloody. Oh no, not necessarily.
Let's scroll up. We'll see if it changed. Like I said, it didn't really change it by much.
See, that's the thing. Do I take out all these cruise companies?
No, I'd keep the individual cruise companies because they're probably not so heavy. It's more finding the one thing that's a billion, right? So there's probably something that's a whole billion, whereas so something like so even the other
Cruise would be a real big one.
see, well, there's something there. Air travel, air
Travel.
travel is a little bit and
Oh,
So if I
cruises.
go cruise,
I would
cruise is
take
one of
out cruises maybe because it's probably got everybody, as I said, rather than having your individual ones.
That's
700 million?
It's
that's
170
172 million.
globally, yeah.
But that's
Hotel,
global.
yeah.
Globally, yes, it's narrowed down by the location.
Then we're narrowing it down by the location.
Yes.
Air travel is 300.
See, I think
5
those
million.
two are pretty big. If you took those two out, they're basically going to, and even hotels, same thing. Hotels, yes, you kind of, it's almost obvious, right? Now let's have a look and see what it is up above.
But where's flights? It's still just here.
Yeah,
It's not
just
allowed me
type
to put it in.
flight
Where?
or maybe air travel, flight.
Flight.
Flight instructor. See, these are
Flight center would be worth putting in there. Put flight center in.
Well, that's my competition.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just people that are interested or follow
Exactly.
Flight
So if they're
Centre.
interested
They'll
in
see
flight
your ad
center,
as
they'll be
well.
interested in you.
That's what you want.
Oh, where's Flight Centre then?
There.
Okay, so scroll up now.
In fact,
the audience size.
all right, still
Okay.
not much. Doesn't look like there's going to be much we can do to make this audio other than you just make the radius smaller. I'm almost tempted. We just go with what it is, and then Facebook will at least start to narrow based on people that are more interested. I'd actually make it because you said South Melbourne also you take in. You might want to make it 5 mile rather than 3 mile.
And then that'll increase the size.
It will, yeah, exactly. But that's okay. We'll have to just live with that to start with. So most people don't kind of know this anyway. Most people just finish up with 10. So 5 mile is probably half what many would do. So it takes you up to
700 to 800.
Yeah. So can we just create this saved audience for now so that you keep
Hang
that
on.
work you've done?
7 takes us to 1,100,000.
Yeah. So we don't. I would just.
That's too big.
Yeah. For now, I'd just. I'd hold it at 5.
Sure.
Yeah.
700,000.
Yeah, just go create. What you can do, go create saved audience. At the top, actually, of this one, scroll up at the top of this one. Just call this one. Oh yeah, done. Just go done there. Yep, and then just click on that. Just go edit and see. Where's your edit? Just call it 5 mile at the top next to it. Oh, no. Keep everything else that you had. So just go cancel. Just close it. So you want to keep the audience name the same. Just cancel. Just close the box. And then so edit again. And just at the end of that, 2022, just go 5 mile. That's it. And go update. And go done. And then what we could do is just go action and there. And again, go edit again. And this time scroll down and you're just going to go and change it. Do 2 mile around North Melbourne. So no, up
You were there. Just change the.
just to there and do 2 mile. Yeah, and now go save as new and
Change
call it
the
2 mile instead of and don't need copy. Yeah, and just go save. Yeah, and to some point, even anyway, that's what we can do in terms of testing an audience. You might start. Actually, I think that's saved it twice. So you can get rid of one of those. Just click on it and go delete.
Yeah. Okay.
So the last thing that we need to do, if you just go back to, if you go back to Basecamp,
We'll just post this message.
we might as well just post that, because the other thing is we just talk through the rest. I just want to go to your website now, Andy, where it's so basically next to YouTube, yeah. So effectively, what you've got is if you click on flights, what happens there on your website? You know how you're in North Melbourne.
Yeah, well, what it does, it goes through to their booking engine.
Can I get you to go? Can I get you to go? Go back to Basecamp and go edit. And so just on that last message you just did, you go edit, and just scroll down. And I want you to just write schedule, so posting schedule. Yeah, and so if you go and just go enter, and you've got home. Can I just get you to type in home and space, and then go back to the website and click on home. Click on home for me, yeah. So home, basically, what does home have? Not a lot, right? It's got nothing actually. About us, okay. So home.
Update, isn't it?
Yeah, I want to get this updated because I don't like it.
Yeah, so basically, copy that link for me. Just copy the link again. Actually, you don't even. We don't need. Yeah, you can copy it. But basically, there you're going to go /about, and just that's your about details, right? So there's a bit about you. So
you want me to
just after home goes.
Yeah, and then go to back to the website. The good thing is it all works along with your page. So click on flights.
See, this is where you can't start changing it because these are the latest deals that they do.
So that's it. Perfect. So then go just go back to
what we could be posting. We could be posting the latest deals for the flights on your pages.
Because what happens is it just goes through the Helloworld, and I don't want it to go through Helloworld.
Yes. Okay. So we're gonna.
I want it to come to me.
Yeah, but it will come through to you if we're using this link because it's all North Melbourne /flights.
Yeah, but what happens is.
See, and then it's going to take them. And so if you click on view deal, for instance, let's look at this luxury Riverland escape.
Putting their details, are you going to get that information? Is that going to come through to you?
That's the deal, right?
Yeah. So
and there's the information about that deal.
Yeah, exactly. So it's perfect for Adrian, right? Just so you know, and it's coming straight to you. We're not sending them to anywhere else because we're using the link up above that says North Melbourne. So we've got flights, hotels, deals, destinations, campaigns. So this is what's your key thing that you're wanting? Is it flights is the main thing?
No, it's a bit of everything. I mean, at the end of the day, I really like to go after some of the cruise deals as well.
Yeah. So
which for some reason they've got cruises on here, but they've got destinations.
To just help us out here in terms of we need to have a posting schedule. So what we got to try and work out on Mondays, let's say, are we going to alternate on Mondays between flights and deals, for instance, or flights and destinations could be the Monday post, and then we just chop it up and keep
It
swapping,
depends what,
change.
you know what the problem is? It depends what the deals are that are coming in, Steve, because you
Yeah,
just
but
don't know.
Adrian's going to see those, isn't he? Isn't under
So
deals going to be
these are
keep getting
the
updated?
updated deals that
Yeah,
are
I know,
on
but
here.
it's whatever Hello
That's
World
what-
want. But there's
Yeah,
other
correct.
deals that come in that I think, oh, I'd rather post that.
So click on deals at the moment.
So if I go to deals, right, these are some of the deals that Hello World are promoting.
Yeah.
So you know, the Hello World, discover the Hello World difference.
Yeah.
And it's all bullshit. But anyway, so they've got this. I'm not particularly bothered about a Great Ocean Road getaway because that's
So that
Australia
we could.
wide.
So in the
In Sydney, that'd be a good deal, but it's no good to me. Nobody's going to book that. For
Okay,
me.
so if I'm
So-
going to be posting that deal, so nothing that's Melbourne related, we won't post then.
No,
That's
no,
what-
no.
So that's what that's
I'm
the
not-
advice we need. So
See, because this is, if you look at this, this is really generic across the board, and it's at the bulk of the market that they think that they can hit.
Yeah,
It
yes.
doesn't actually go after the audience that I particularly want.
So at the moment, neither is not doing anything. So what we've got to
Correct.
do Monday, Wednesday, Friday,
We need to do some activity.
we're going to be posting, and we're only going to know. So what we need to go is, okay, what are we going to talk about on Monday? What do you want us to talk about on Monday? Flights or deals? So we've got three. So we've got at least
There's
4
no
different things we
guarantee
can take.
because
Right?
there's no guarantee because what I could do.
24-hour cycle doesn't matter. All we want to do is not be on mute. We want to make sure that people are seeing constant stuff going through all of these 5 different things. And so you're going to be doing what no other travel likely, no other Hello World is likely to be doing in the same way, right? So at the moment, as you said, these generic ones, we need to know which ones you don't want us to post about.
Well, there's no point promoting domestic because I'm not really.
So anything Australia
Australia
related.
wide, you
we
know what? I don't
post.
care.
Okay,
We're going to get.
So it's
We're
only
going to
international.
get people that are going to call us. They're going to say, "I'm too busy to organise a trip." The reality of life. Only about 20% of leisure customers book a domestic trip with a travel agent.
Okay, so let's
Unless it's something like every now and then I might ring you up and say, got a great deal on the go, I want to promote it because it's a super duper special. But other than that, I'm not bothered.
So what do you
I
want us
would
to talk
rather
about?
promote long haul travel is what I want.
Where's that?
And that can be effort. Well, it doesn't define it as long haul. So it's anything that's draw a 9-hour bubble line around Melbourne.
We need to be able to find it.
No.
We can't share it. If it's not there, we can't share it. So remember, we want you to get the benefit of your web microsite, this is actually a fucking good microsite,
See,
right? This is as good a microsite as any business that we work with.
yeah, no,
Just so you know,
they have designed it well.
because of the way that it makes it go straight to you.
Yeah.
Bad microsites go away from you, as you said. In this case, even if it's something that you don't do a lot of,
See, they've got
it's
deals,
still going to go to you.
and it's still going to go to me. I would say if I was looking through here, I'd say right, there's a 8-night Athens deal, right? I don't know much about this one, but there's a package there for Athens. Okay,
So if I see that, is that something?
and
that
that's
you would want me
something that I
posting
could
on your-
say, yeah, we could do
Yes.
that. It could be that we look and we go, right, I really love the fact of the romantic rhyme because it's a river cruise, and river cruises always sell well with scenic. Really good, great value, bloody expensive. I make a bucket load of money if I sell one of them. All I need to do is sell one of them and I'm happy for the week.
So this is our point though, in terms of maybe looking at the top, what are we going to do? So is there anything under extras that we're ever going to post about?
Let's just have
Probably
a
that's about.
see Pepper's Seminyak even. I'd be inclined to do that because it's more upmarket for Bali. The Christmas Day markets are always popular. Sorrento. These are all long haul stuff. Beautiful Bordeaux. They're further afield, right?
So all these deals look pretty good then, from what you're saying.
Yeah,
It's just the ones
But
that
the
come up
ones
with
that are in
Australia and New Zealand.
Australia,
That's
not really
something-
bothered. Although this one, right, the difference with this one, look, multiple destinations. If I view that deal, I guarantee that's a cruise on America. Worth doing because it's dead
Okay.
easy.
So it sounds like, I think we're just going to go.
If I go to destinations, we can just pick off by destinations with deals that might be sitting in there, right? And
So if you click on one of these,
it might be that
destinations,
something that you and I are looking
under-
at every week, and we have a very quick catch up and say, right, let's do this.
The reason we charge what we charge is so that we can
Because you
do it
can
really
just do it,
quickly.
yeah.
But having said that, what you could do, rather than have a catch up, you say, Adrian, over the next 12 posts, these are the 12 I've identified. For instance, that would be one way to do it.
See, they've got campaigns as well. Now, these are Helloworld
See, there's
exclusives that are coming up.
campaigns.
You go into the view details,
Nothing comes
and
up.
at the moment, they
So
haven't
there's
got
no
anything.
campaigns at the moment.
Yeah, okay. Travel extras, what have they got? They talk about travel insurance, gift cards, foreign exchange, visas, and travel advice. And they're just giving a generic, don't forget to ask the team in store about these important items. But it could be that we do a post on travel insurance one week. We make it up.
But again, what's the value in doing that? There's no value to us gone today, gone tomorrow, unless you put it on here. So again, you want to get the advantage of the fact that you do travel insurance. You want to make sure it's in here with all the full details, right? When we do a post, it's 2 sentences, and it's the picture, it's the image.
And then
right,
they
as much
want
as
to come
anything.
in and
Then
see
they
the
go and
detail.
See the
view,
details.
They
of
go
find
and
your
click
phone
through
number,
and
all that sort of
Click
stuff.
through.
They know they can talk through. But it sounds to me the destinations and deals, I reckon you
I
might go,
think, well, they're most probably where they are. If you look under flights, there's always going to be a little bit of a flight detail, but they haven't got a lot. They're basically, look at that one, 11 days specular of South France. That's not flights, but it was under
but
flights,
it's sitting under flights.
Yeah, okay.
which is ridiculous
Yeah.
because it's not flights.
Yeah.
But I don't know whether I can put my own thing in there, and that's what I need to find out
Yeah.
with the guide, and,
Yeah.
and find out whether I can put my own product actually in there, just as a picture and the detail, so that we can link it through then and put in.
The way I sort of see it, it seems like, as you said, it's whilst they've got the headings up above, the headings.
But I reckon the
similar things.
the best ones are the deals, because it's what's going at the moment. And it's just a matter of checking in, like the Pacific Resort in Akataki, view the deal, just have a look, make sure that the dates are still valid, that this is offer ends on July 22. Great. So that's still offer. And there it is. And you go, that's a good deal. We can promote that.
So
Dead
what we
easy.
want to do, we're going to have 12 to 15 posts a month. I would just go deal, destination, deal,
Yeah.
destination, deal.
And look, you
And
can
just keep doing that, but only international, so not Australia.
see, and there's the view, the deal for Vietnam, and whether anybody takes it or not, but there's not much information. It's just basically just
Well,
got a bit
that's
of
when we
information.
direct people to call you to find out more information, and that's what you want.
I actually think the biggest one you're going to look at is deals.
Yeah, so
Specials.
we'll switch it up between deals and destinations, like Steve said. So I can find all the deals in here.
And then
Yeah.
you direct
But
to
if
the
there
link.
are extra products, like you said, that you want to focus on, then that's when you'd have to send it to
I'm
me
going to have to
beforehand.
send you the detail, and I can create. I don't know if this is possible, but there might be a really cracking deal that comes through. Here we are, and it doesn't always make it on here. I know this is stupid,
Yeah.
but it doesn't. So into wrong way.
So if you are getting those type of deals, you have to send me the information, so I have.
Yeah.
So I have it, so I know what.
Hello world. Let me just see. I might have to look at specials marketing. Should I put them in here? No, I didn't. I've just got to think. I might have to make up a new inbox under Helloworld for when they send out some of their deals.
Yeah.
See, there's the marketing activity links. Right. So here's one. So what they've done is they've done a Trafalgar. It's a special, right?
Yeah.
And what they've done is they've done a Facebook page. So I can forward this to you.
Yes.
Okay. So they've actually done ready, set up.
Okay.
Fucking easy. You copy, paste, bang, slam, it's
Yeah.
gone. And there it is. It's ready to go up. They've done the tile. They've done the work. Some other suppliers send us the same sort of stuff every now and then. Now, the detail of that, right, at the end of the day, is here. There's the 9-day tour, and it's PDF.
Okay.
So what we do is I can post that into a Dropbox.
Yeah. So that's the
And
whole
what we
idea. So if
do,
you,
I drop it into a Dropbox in that occasion.
yeah.
And then somebody says, more detail, click here, bang, opens up the PDF.
Exactly, yeah.
They've got the PDF.
Yeah. So that's what we're.
That's for
sort of
high
discussing.
speed.
That's what we want to do.
So
That's what we're sort of discussing now.
I get where you're going.
Yeah.
But sometimes stuff coming in as well direct from suppliers, and they give it like this. They give it like a PDF. They might not create a
Well,
tile.
That's great.
But they give us a PDF. And if they give me the PDF and I say, can you promote this? I'll just shoot it across And you can go, oh, I can take the headers, I can pinch that photo, go click, 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 bang, done.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I was going to say PDFs usually are rubbish for us. They're kind of no good, but we can create them as an image and then post them if needs be. But what we would do, Adrian, is if we are getting that sort of stuff, then you just wouldn't have a link. You just say, look, to find out more or to contact us and inquire, you just use the phone number and the homepage because it doesn't actually have any
And
content
do
anywhere
you
else. Yeah.
more prefer to use the email as well? People contacting you via the email.
Contact us via email or phone,
Yeah.
or call us on the phone. Now, the reality is I've got customers that do want to contact us on WhatsApp and various other things, but I haven't got a Travel Connections WhatsApp.
Yeah.
I really need to have one and a messenger for Travel Connections or Helloworld Travel.
Yeah.
And I really need to create that so people can contact us through that way.
Yeah.
I think that's another day, but I think we need to.
That's
Yeah,
usually
we
what
need to
people
have
do.
that.
It's the same thing. It's you use if you're going to have WhatsApp, then the issue with that is because WhatsApp's usually your mobile, right? So unless you've got a
That would
specific
be
phone
important
for Hello World,
needing your number for that.
I know, but I've got customers that have got my mobile number, unfortunately, and they use it.
so,
I've actually, what we've got is Hamish has got me 2 phones which are coming through with for the business, one for Andrew, one for me. And the reason is so we can put the text app on a desktop, which I've currently got.
Yeah.
So I can send a text to customers. Do you know the number of customers we send a confirmation via email and then they ring and complain that they never received the email? It's bollocks. They have received the email. It's gone into their spam or junk. They've never looked, or they get too much shit and they never look. So what we do now, when it's important with a customer, the whole concept is that we're going to start sending the email confirmation, which has got all the detail, and we're going to send them a 2-liner saying, just send email, check it now.
Yeah.
Regards, Andy and the team, Helloworld. It's a standard a text that goes out. And then we can just go forward, text. So every customer gets a text to tell them they've received an email. And you know what? Everybody reads their texts. Nobody reads their email. And then what will happen? They'll read it. So we're doing that. Now, with a lot of customers, they want WhatsApp. If I've got a business mobile number, then I might as well just open up the WhatsApp facility of that on the computer as well, and the messenger facility of that with Facebook.
Yeah.
Then people can contact us however they want. I don't care. But we'll do that in a few weeks. Let's get this done first. I'm waiting for the mobiles to come through from Hamish.
That's fine.
But I reckon where we have got the PDFs and they come through like this, I'll shoot it through to you, and we'll create something.
Okay, that's simple enough.
But there's always things coming through to me that are like that, and I get them all the time in suppliers. At the moment, I just save them in suppliers. What I need to do is save them in a special. See, Snow and Ski have got that special there, right? It's just generic about Switzerland. But if I go down to, I just want one where there's not generic, where it's a more specific. See, this Chimu talking about South Antarctica package. Now, I'd have to create that into some sort of document that could be worked.
Yes.
That wouldn't take me long to do. Trafalgar have sent out an extended special needs group. This would be really useful to talk to people about special needs. We can provide them with wheelchairs anywhere in the world, or various disabled facilities anywhere in the world. It's actually a special company designed to set up for special needs people. It's brilliant. So we can set up all sorts of things that come in. I've just got to find them. But when they come in, the main thing is that I save them into, I think that's a good deal, save it where I can send it.
Yes.
And send it straight through to you and say, can we do anything with this? And if we can't, we can't. I don't care. But at least you can look at it and say, yeah, I can do something with that.
it might be that we, because Adrian's going to be scheduling Monday, Wednesday, Friday, it may be that Wednesday becomes that flexible day where if Andy sent something through, Adrian, then you just use that as it could be flights or hotels or destinations rather than deals on Wednesdays. But then if he sends something else, then we, yeah.
And this is the other thing. What I might do is I might write up some flight prices. So I say, the latest great deals, and it might be Europe from 15.99, or London from 15.99, Paris from 13.99, Bali from 2.99, Auckland for 1.99, and Los Angeles from 1.099.
But even if you did that on your homepage, Andy, I can't
Yeah.
tell you enough. Always think website first, social media second, right? So we need to be able to somewhere that they can see the same information, point back to you, and then you're going to get the advantage of what we do as well as search as well. Otherwise, as I said, it's kind of in the news feed, and yes, it helps those social media sites, but nowhere near as much as what it does in terms of if you've got those words on your website. And so I would just think if you've got current specials and if you're able to work out how to get on that website, even if you just put a little bit at the bottom of the homepage, right, in terms of what you're wanting to do. So, but I think if you go back into Basecamp, or I don't know if you're looking at something at the moment, but just by way of so this schedule, I think we're that home and about. I don't think we'll ever necessarily. You're never really going to probably point there. We're going to go deals. If you write deals and just do Monday, Friday for me, deals, Monday, Friday. Not Australia, I guess, is what you've basically said. Not Australia.
Yeah, so that direction around. Oh, what have you done?
Whoops. So there, not Australia. And then what we're going to then do.
With the other one that had New Zealand. New Zealand is okay.
Specials.
Cruise for New Zealand. That's okay to include.
Yeah, I mean, we with deals, there's always going to be. With deals, there's always going to be different deals.
Yes.
One week it might be a cruise, the next week it might be a tour, the next week it might be a package of some sort. It depends what's in the market. And I'm not going to say it's going to be a flight deal this week every Monday, because I don't know. It just depends what drops on my lap, and I think that's too fucking good not to advertise.
And probably what we can do is so that Adrian can schedule at least Wednesday. We could say or destinations if nothing heard, basically, or we'll just have a look at what destinations are there. So just go destinations.
The deals tab's the one to look at. If nothing heard, look at the deals tab.
That's got them all in anyway, does it? Yeah.
There's enough sort of deals within there to get at least 3 posts a week.
There's always plenty in there. Yeah. It's just that if I spot something, I'll shoot it straight through and say on the next round, bang this out or whatever.
Yeah. How often do they update them? Do you know?
Actually, usually every Friday.
Oh, right. There you go.
Often every Friday, we'll get a note through of something that's happening for that week's advertising on the Sunday.
Okay.
Because you've got to remember that Helloworld always take out advertising space in the Herald Sun.
Yeah.
And they're a major customer of both the Herald Sun, and they do the Channel 7 holiday show.
Actually, while I think about it, what you might can I just do? Can I just get you to go to Facebook for a second? Where are we? Because the other thing is, it might be Adrian on Wednesdays. If Andy doesn't have anything specific, you might just be able to look at Helloworld's one itself and just share Helloworld's post across to Andy's. You know what I mean?
So that again.
So if you do a search here for Helloworld, the actual parent, the franchisor page. So search Helloworld. Yeah, so click on that one. So 185,000 like it. There you go. It's a lot of people. We're already liking this as your page, right? So this one, Europe is on sale. So on Wednesday, Adrian could easily go in here and just share something from the parent company.
Exactly, because it's all there.
So that's what I would do, Adrian. Just use Wednesdays for that. And just so you're basically sharing the parent. And I would almost personalize it, Andy.
Actually, Monday's the day to do this, because remember, it will have been advertised on Sunday. This is the day to get it out and strike while people are thinking about it.
Oh, well, to be honest, that probably doesn't hurt us if you're able to do that, Adrian, because that's the day we schedule anyway. So if it would just mean Adrian will schedule Wednesday, Friday, and share from Facebook potentially on.
Yeah, and we've got whatever's going. See, there's another one. Look, the luxury cruise in the Holland America. There's another one they did.
Yeah. So, but what?
Scroll down. I just want to click on see more. I want to see what they have. Yeah. Okay.
And then if you want more information.
Yeah, but we would
take you through to there.
We're going to personalize
the Helloworld site.
Yeah, but we're going to personalise it with some post
Then I'll
above it,
just
and
add
we're
a,
going to say to find out more,
and
contact
then I'll contact
Helloworld North
Yeah.
Melbourne.
On this phone number or email.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. But remember, if that was my my link, because you see how that's Helloworld Travel. This is the Trafalgar tour.
Yep.
Right.
The other
Go
thing,
back to Hello World, go back to the deals, and the
the other,
Trafalgar one will be in here somewhere.
yeah. So the other thing I can do is I can look at the deals that are the popular deals that are popping up on there, and not necessarily share it, but copy the information and just link it straight back to your website instead of the
Correct,
website.
because that's it. The chances are that one's going to be on here somewhere. That Trafalgar is going to be loaded in here, because if it's on their site, this is only a white label of the main site.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
But-
all it is.
But you can see how difficult it is just to find it for you.
Yeah. So
Oh, hang on. I've got an idea.
no, the easy thing to do
Where's
is
the? Where did we see it?
So here, so the easy thing is I can copy all
See where it
this and
says
then
that?
change this and add the photos.
I wonder if it'd be that bit. European World HLO. No,
So if it's going to be difficult to find,
it's going to be difficult to
that way,
find.
then
That's
I can.
it's a pain in the ass. There's got to be an easy way.
There's
Hang
two
on,
ways I can do it. I can share it and then add in the description to go find Hello World North Melbourne for more information, or I can just sort of copy the post and do it directly in your page.
What's
So then we'll
the?
have the link in there to your page.
So that's the heading. Go back to that. I'm just wondering if this will work. It should be.
No.
Yeah, I was hoping it would bring it up.
All right, 3:15, folks.
Never mind, guys. I've got to go. I've got to go
Yeah.
because
Um,
I'm going to be in doo-doo. All
just
right,
make
guys.
sure you've hit send on that Basecamp one. So scroll across. I think you have. Oh, yeah. Now you can just add comment or save changes. Yep.
Yes, you can go and close down the share screen and stuff. Now
I mean,
as well.
really, three posts a week. We've got heaps each share. If you close that, it will stop.